We're back, folks. I'm your host, BKP. You're watching BKP Politics on FYNTV.com. Wherever you're at in the country, pay attention to Georgia. Please help us. Please do what you have to. Please take a plane, take a train, whatever Dr. Fauci will allow you to do. Get here, help, send money, whatever it is, to organizations to help pass these bills. Now, SB 241 and HB 531. Now, I don't know what the CDC will allow you to do anywhere in America. I don't know. But HB 531 and SB 241, I won't go back over those in Georgia, but they can't get watered down. We have to stay strong. This will set some standards across the country. Okay. This may help your state legislators be strong. Maybe you can take these and say to your state legislators, hey, we need to pass the same kind of legislation that Georgia has. But right now, the Democrats are going to pull out all the stops. Now, if you're not from around the state here and you're not aware of what's been going on, Stacey Abrams, Fair Fight, and all of them, they have worked very hard to try to stop these two bills from getting out of their chamber and into conference. They've worked very hard. So they're getting in high gear. When I tell you this morning, I know I'm staying on something. I'm not trying to be a broken record, but action right now is necessary at the Georgia State Capitol. Action is necessary. First of all, thank the ones. Go through. You could go you could type in Georgia House of Representatives. When you do, pull up the website, click on the Senate, type in SB in the search, okay? SB 241. Click on the vote. You can see everybody how they voted. Every green light that voted, there you could find them, call their office and say thank you. I'm serious. Today, don't give up. Call them. Go. You see the green lights that voted. SB 241. Look it up. Georgia House of Representatives website. Boom. Call them. Say thank you. Stand strong. Stand strong. Democrats are going to attack. Okay. We are in the battle in Georgia. I'm serious. I cannot stress this enough. I've got so many stories to do. So many things out there that have to be done. But this is on the front burner. This is not the back burner. These are the action items. I don't want a show that just sensationalizes something every single day and we don't get anything done, okay? This has to happen. So I'm stressing Democrats are on full attack. Thank these senators. Go let the other senators that did not. What they did is they went and excused themselves and left the chambers. We put them up. They left the chamber, left the floor, and excused themselves. They can hit a button, okay? I think in front of them are the buttons, and they can hit a button and ask to be excused, and it shows up an E on the lights on the wall. So they walk out. They're cowards. Let me tell you something. If you are a Republican, Democrat, whoever, stand on the floor. People voted for you. They voted for you. Pay attention to this. We're so damn tired of this in America. We are tired of this. People voted for you. Do not take the biggest piece of legislation in the year. Do not stand up and vote. And if you're going to vote no, vote no. Go on the record, vote no, and be prepared to go back to your district and defend your vote. But do not be a coward and walk out. I tell you what, I am so damn livid at these cowards. Let's just run through these damn cowards again. Let's run through the damn cowards one more time, America. I was supposed to move on, but I can't take these people anymore. You have to get out there and work. These people must go. We cannot tolerate this in our government any longer, anywhere. Sorry about that. I just can't take. Give me number 12. Number 12. People voted for you, you coward. Stand on the floor. Preside over it. Do the job. The most important piece of legislation, one of them, most important pieces of legislation in the 2021 session in Georgia, our Lieutenant Governor Jeffrey Duncan, who says, I'm irrelevant, so it doesn't matter, Jeff. You walked off the floor. Do your job. People voted you in. Do it. Stand there and preside over it. John, number 13. The people in the 56th district voted for you. They voted for you. You coward, you don't walk off the floor on a vote. Get back in there. Vote whatever you want and go home and defend it. People voted for you. You have to vote for them. That's how it works. You rhino rats. People voted for you. John, you walked off the floor, you coward. You stand there and vote. Vote no. Vote no. And then go back and tell the people of the 56th district why you voted no. And guess what? If the people of the 56th district do not want you to be their senator any longer, they will vote against you. It's how it works, you coward. Same thing with Chuck here, number 14. Number 14, don't walk off the floor, you coward. Number 15, Kay. You coward, you rhino Republican rat. Number 15, walk off the floor. You stay on the floor. You stay on the floor, Kay. Number 15. You stay on the floor, you vote, because that's what people elected you to do. And you stand up for your vote in the 32nd district. Same thing with you. Number 16, one more time, and I'm getting out of this. Senator Brian Strickland, you don't walk off the floor. You don't push E and excuse yourself and walk off the floor on a vote like SB 241. Stand there. Have the, have the guts to stand there. Vote no if you want to vote no. And then let the people of the 17th district decide. Okay? Damn cowards. We're tired of it. America is tired of these cowards. Tired of it. All right, moving right along. All right. Here's another one that should make you feel good. Let me run through a couple things. Racism. Racism. You know what? This is the show. We don't care. I told you yesterday, we don't give a damn what Archie's skin tone is going to be. We don't care about Archie and its skin tone and the princess and the prince and all that. We don't care here. Democrats are so racist, okay? So racist. They are the most racist people, period. Now, here's one. Now, you gave them your children. They say that the majority of Americans are applauding the $1.9 trillion. I told you yesterday, you cannot run an economy off the turning of government money. It has to turn off of the private sector. It will not sustain itself. It can't do it. You can't repay the tax money that's coming into the coffers from the people that are not paying the actual hard tax money in. It just can't happen. COVID bill would pay federal employees to stay home with kids. Yes. Federal employees to stay home with kids. Let me just give you a couple of highlights from this article right here. Just a couple I clipped out. Number 2. Here's the perk. It's buried in page 305. Go to page 305 of the American Rescue Plan. The American Rescue Plan. When you're watching CNN and these networks, and they're giddy and they're gleeful and they're smiling and they say that the American Rescue Plan does more to balance the inequality, the income inequality in America. It does more to lift poor people out of poverty. What the hell? Government stepping in and balancing out economic inequality, government stepping in and paying for your children and buying your children from you. They have invested. The government has invested in children. You know, I don't want to get started here. I don't want to get started. But, you know, I got a little age on me. Little age. I just do. So there was so many states, okay? This one's going to get me in trouble, but I got to go to distance, okay? So back, let's just call it 1969. We'll just say it's 1969 for the hell of it, okay? But back then, back in the olden days, all right, so many states, you can make a decision if you're a parent to not send your children to kindergarten, okay? You do realize this is the generation that invented so many things, okay? Education now, higher learning now, with these useless degrees from institution of higher learning that now you want to just pay off for these kids. You take my age, just whatever, you know, somewhere in my area, okay, there was real value in the anyhow going back, but kindergarten was optional. Okay, it was optional. So many states, you could keep a kid home. You didn't have to send a kid. You didn't have to send a kid till the first grade, right? You know, and little Billy and Bobby and Julie and Ginny or whoever, they played blocks and got a stale graham cracker and a warm, you know, carton of milk in kindergarten, took a nap on the floor, a carpeted floor, all the germs and everything. We slobbered all over each other, right? But we went to kindergarten, right? And it was optional. And then I'm telling you, when they went to pre-K, I said, well, wait a minute. And then when we started watching people give the government their children at 3 years old. Okay, now don't get mad at me. It's just the damn truth. It is the damn truth, whether you like it or not. And now we're out the other end. We stuck the kids in this end the way they make the sausage, and here's what we come out with. Okay? Go look what we came out with. See what we have. Hillary told you it took a damn village. Now, your children, they're sending you money monthly. They're not going to wait. They would hide it. See, they know the manipulation, okay? They know the manipulation and the mind control. And I'm not getting all out there, but I'm just telling you, they understand the manipulation. If you have a child tax credit at the end of the year, right? At the end of the year, and you go through your taxes and you fill out your taxes at the end, boom, and you get this big check, the same feeling doesn't come across. But if every month you go to the mailbox and get a check per child, $300 or over six, $250. So let's just say you're getting $550 to $600 a month out of the mailbox. It's a whole different thing that they're manipulating you in your mind. You need to understand the government is not giving you, oh my God, I can't believe I'm saying things, government giving you. They're not giving you anything. The government has nothing to give, damn it. They got nothing to give. Quit thinking the government gave you something. They have nothing to give. They only have what they've taken from somebody. That's it. The government does not have nothing to give. Only what they've taken from somebody and move over into your column. That's it. Take out of this column, move into your column. That's all they have. And if there's not any money here right now, they will print it and take it out of your column later. So if you're sitting out there and you're on a little bit of money, it will end soon. The government will take it from you. They have to have it. But they're not investing in your children for nothing. There's a return on investment. I'm sorry, in the business world, R on investment, return on investment. The government is looking for a return on investment in your children. And you need to say, no, that's okay. That's okay. Don't give me anything for my kids. That's okay. I'll go out. Somebody said to me one day, what the hell? All right, I personally do not partake of adult beverages. I personally don't. All right, it's not the end of the world. But somebody says to me one day, so why don't you partake of adult beverages? I said, back in the day, when I come from, you have a kid, you made a choice, a 6-pack or a pack of diapers. No, seriously, there was a time when you say, hey, I got to give up this because I got to buy diapers. No joke, but not anymore. Hey, I don't have to give up this. Government sending me a check so I could continue to buy this, my adult beverages and buy my weed and buy my whatever other drugs I could, and I get the diapers too. Hell, this is a win-win. You want my kids? Take them. They're yours. Where am I at? All right, anyhow, let's start back over. Let's go to number one. Number one, all right, see this? And then look at number two, go back to two. The perk buried on page 305 of the American Rescue Plan would set aside $570 million for an emergency federal employee leave fund, exclusively for federal employees. Federal employees, $570 million. Now, keep in mind, not a damn one of these federal employees that missed a paycheck. You did. You closed your business. Barbershop closed, beauty shop closed, restaurant closed, hard shop closed, whatever you got. You closed your business. You laid people off. These people missed zero check. Now, I'm just telling you, the government is trying to divide us. I know so many of my friends, I'll call them friends, that work for the county or work for the city, and they're good people. But the government's pushing to try to divide us. They're doing it on purpose. They're doing this separation on purpose. I have a lot of friends, or I know a lot of people that are teachers, and they're good people. But the government's trying to divide us. All the above. Because you got to understand, federal employees, state employees, local, county, city, teachers, they didn't miss a paycheck. They're sitting out there in Chicago. They don't want to go to school wherever they're at. They don't want to go to school. New York, they don't want to go to school. It's not safe. You and I didn't have a situation to decide if it's safe. You remember back in the day, holy mackerel, do you remember back in the day, you went to the doctor, right? And you said to the doctor said, I think you need to take 2 weeks off. Really? Here's my address. Here's my address. What do I need that? Send me my paycheck, damn it. Who the hell's going to send me my paycheck? You remember that? You used to go to the doctor, okay? Now, let me tell you something. Holy mackerel. Okay. So I had knee surgery. Long story short, I had knee surgery, right? Boom. I'm out for 8 weeks. Doctor says, hey, you got a cast. You got a cast on your leg this long. Got a cast, okay? You can't work for 8 weeks. You got to sit home. What the hell? Time there was no damn duck walking around yelling Aflac, Aflac. There was no damn Aflac duck, right? No, back in the day, we didn't have no damn Aflac duck. We didn't have no federal government. We didn't have all these nice little things you got. I said, what the hell? I got to go to work. Who's paying the bills? Remember that? But no. COVID comes along. Federal employees, state employees, county employees, city employees, teachers, nobody missed a damn day's work. Look at this, page 305, $570 million, an emergency federal employee leave fund. Where the hell's yours? You get a check for $1,400. What the hell? Give me the next. This is just a couple clips out of this article. Number 3. Do I have number 3? Oh, there it is. Full-time federal employee would be able to take up to $5 an hour and $1,400 a week. What the hell? Through September 30th. That would amount to 15 weeks and 600 hours of paid leave. So if you're a federal employee and your kid's not in school, school's not open, you can get up to 15 weeks and 600 hours in paid leave. Holy mackerel, Batman. Now here's another one. I'm going to take a break and we're going to come back on this one. These are things that are not talked about. Is it true, damn it, that prisoners are going to get a check? Is it true? Somebody tell me, is it true that prisoners are going to get illegals are going to get a check? Holy smoke. Kids in college, if you got a dependent, where the hell's my dependents when I need them? You got a kid in college, $1,400, baby, $1,400 here, racking them up. Holy mackerel. I'm going to stroll through town and find some damn kids today. I need a couple dependents, $1,400 here, $1,400 here. I wonder if we're going to look at fraud where multiple people are claiming children as dependents. Interesting. Senate Dems, I know what you're saying. Well, you can only call them dependents if they're really. That really stopped people in the past. Senate Dems secure $1.9 trillion stimulus bill. Minority farmer debt relief survives GOP challenge. Minority farmers, white farmers need not apply. White farmers need not apply. Okay, I'm going to take a break. We're going to come back and talk about this. We're far from done. I got a little sidetracked, got a little off the mark, but you never know. I may be able to bring this thing back in for a landing. Stay with me.